Hello, everyone. It has been such a pleasure getting to work on this virtual concert for you. All of the music that you are going to enjoy in this performance is recorded brand new just for you. Though there are several performances that are accompanied by some photos from concerts past, rest assured, all of this music is just for the Carols on the Laptop 2020 edition. We did have to overcome a few challenges along the way, being that most of us were not able to physically be in the same space at the same time. So in some cases, you might hear musicians who sound like they're playing together, but actually recorded their parts independently. And we begin with just such a thing. As has sort of become tradition over the last several years, the show opens with it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Only this time, we weren't together when we did it. Thanks to the wonderful Janice Arneson, who recorded us the piano track, we each of us listened to it and sang our own harmony parts all alone, and then combined them through the magic of technology to create the ensemble piece you're about to hear. So sit back, let the busyness of the world go, and enjoy this virtual Carols on the Laptop.
Hi, and welcome to Carols on the Laptop, or computer, or phone. However you're watching this, we're so glad you've joined us. I'm Kate Ferris, and I will be your virtual MC for this concert. For many of us, Carols on the Rooftop has been the highlight of our Christmas season. This year, face it, everything has changed. And while we can't get together with you in person to share songs and laughter, we can do it this way. The wonderful musical educators in this area have put together a program for you, and I know you're going to enjoy it. We're going to start right off with music, with It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at 5 and 10, listening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hobble boots and a pistol and shoes is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you'll sing right within your heart.
In years past, proceeds from the tickets for the concert have gone to support both Bettle Home and the music students in Gimli. This year, while there are no tickets, you can still make a donation if you'd like to support either Bettle or the students by sending an e-transfer. Now, the address will be shown on the screen, but it is all one word, lowercase, evergreenbandboosters@gmail.com. The Evergreen Band Boosters have agreed to collect and distribute any voluntary contributions and donations on behalf of Bettle and our students. So, if you really want to get the Christmas spirit, donate now. At a young 96 years of age, Ole Narfison is both a wonderful singer and storyteller. Face it, long ago, people would do what we're doing tonight. They'd gather around the radio and they'd listen to programs, or they'd gather in their living rooms and sing and tell stories. And Oli is going to tell us about that now because, as he says, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yes, here I am, and I am in my 96th year. Progress, progress. And at this rate, if I keep going for a few more, maybe I can say with some legitimacy what a storyteller from before my days used to tell youngsters, if he had preschoolers especially. He'd love to tell them stories, and he'd always start out by saying, many hundred years ago, when I was just a little boy. So, you know, it won't be long till I'll have some legitimacy, at least, I think, to utter those words. But we hear on the media, I'll be home for Christmas an awful lot lately. And I was just thinking that was very appropriate in my day when we had the fishermen going north. It seemed that a great majority used to go north, as they said, at various places along Lake Winnipeg. And they'd go by boat, the last boat out in October, and then they would come back, end of February, middle of March or so, you know, 4 to 5 months. And the people that were often newly married, the women used to go with their new husbands, and maybe if there was one or two kids, well, that was just fine too. And they'd go out into the wilderness for, you know, 4 to 4.5 months. And one story that comes to mind is there was an old timer that was telling me about that he had to get home because there were wedding plans in the works, so he decided he had to go home, and of course he went out on the winter trails north of Riverton. Riverton was the end of the rail, and so the trains used to come out in the evening and lay overnight and head back in the morning. So usually what they did was try to if they had a 7-hour walk or an 8-hour walk, they'd try and time it so they'd arrive nicely before the train pulled out. And in this one instance, he said that he had started out about, that would have been probably 11 o'clock, 10 or 11 o'clock maybe. And when he was on the winter trail, after a couple of hours, he thought, I've got company. And sure enough, there wasn't one or two, but 3 big timber wolves who were accompanying him on his trek. And he said they had stayed with him within 30 meters or so of him on both sides for at least 4 hours of his trek. So that gives you an idea what it was like. But he made it. He didn't panic, and he got to, I guess he walked faster, and he got to this train station well before it was due to leave. But anyway, I'll be home for Christmas. Even I've said that when I was working on the lake, and I think the words are so appropriate. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Days of snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love lights gleam. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Merry Christmas!
One of the highlights of the past few concerts that we've held have been Rob Kroll and Heather Clark playing the wonderful clarinet Christmas polka. It even has people up dancing at times. Enjoy. Lauren Dobko is the music teacher at Arborg and Riverton Collegiates. She is singing Joni Mitchell's beautiful River.
Merry Christmas.
My feet to fly.
wish I had a river I could skate away on.
You can never be quite sure what Andrew Morricone is going to come up with. All that we know is that he is going to play his fiddle beautifully and maybe add a few surprises. Here he is with two well-known songs. The first one, Green Sleeves, you'll recognize, but you can figure out the second one for yourself.
Hello everybody and virtual Merry Christmas to you. This piece needs no introduction. I'm sure you all know and love it, as does the little piece which springs forth from it. Have a great holiday season. Hopefully we'll all be in person next year.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to ask Santa for a horse. Maybe I was a bit too specific because I would ask for a black horse with a white diamond on its forehead and one white sock. It never happened, but in my imagination I could see myself riding across the plains. Maybe that's why for this season, Fred and I have chosen to play Christmas for Cowboys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tall in the saddle, we spend Christmas Day driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. All of the good gifts given today, ours is the sky and the wide open range. Back in the cities, they have different ways. Football and eggnog and Christmas parades. I'll take my blanket, I'll take the reins. It's Christmas for cowboys on the wide open plains. As we stop for the night, the stars overhead are the Christmas tree lights. The wind sings a hymn as we bow down to pray. It's Christmas for cowboys and wide open plains. So tall in the saddle, we spend Christmas Day driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. So many gifts have been opened today. Ours is the sky and the wide open range. It's Christmas for cowboys, wide open plains. We all know Rob Kroll as a wonderful band teacher, but maybe we haven't heard him sing very often or play guitar. Now we get to do both. Here's Rob with a beautiful version of Amazing Grace.
Well, this has been a year to practice being comfortable with the uncomfortable and embracing the many, many imperfections. So, in the spirit of that, let's sing and play guitar at the same time. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Steph Marks teaches both at Riverton Early Middle School and at Winnipeg Beach School. Here she is singing Gordon Lightfoot's beautiful Song for a Winter's Night. And note, she's playing a ukulele.
The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still within the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My my glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon the page the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you. The fire is dying now, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter's night with you, and to be once again with you.
O Holy Night is one of the most beautiful carols of all. Tonight, Eric Isfeld is going to perform it for us, playing the melody on the guitar, accompanying himself, thanks to technology, on the upright bass, and being accompanied by Rob Kroll. Enjoy. A favorite for many people, the Christmas song brings images of all those things we think of at Christmas. Chestnuts roasting on a fire, although I've never myself roasted chestnuts on a fire, but the idea is wonderful, isn't it? Well, to help us with our imagination, we have Heather Clark with her daughter, Rianne, and they are going to do the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows hot turkey and some mistletoe. Merry Christmas!
Well, we've certainly got a lot of snow in the last couple of days, but I'm not too sorry. It looks beautiful when you look out and see all that white, especially if there's a full moon, especially if there's a Christmas moon. Hey, Fred.
Hi.
Hi. We're going to do a song that was recorded by Leon Redbone on his album Christmas Island, and we like doing it.
We do.
We do. So it's called That Old Christmas Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That old Christmas moon, hanging pretty, all clear and bright, as the snow falls so soft and white, the world awaits its Christmas night. Santa's coming real soon, and the moonbeams will guide his sleigh. All the children are tucked away 'neath that old Christmas moon, and dreams will fly o'er the rooftops so far up in the sky. We'll see the sights, the Christmas lights, together you and I, and that old Christmas moon, shining softly on snow so white, as he brightens a special night. That old Christmas moon, la da da da, la da da da. Snowflakes, silvery white, with moon glow, shining so bright, it lights up this glorious night. It's that old Christmas moon. And dreams will fly o'er the rooftops so high up in the sky. We'll see the sights, the Christmas lights, together you and I, and that old Christmas moon, shining softly on snow so white, as he brightens a special night. That old Christmas moon, as he brightens a special night. That old Christmas moon. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I have a question for you. What would be better than one Lauren Dobko? Well, the answer, of course, is a whole bunch of Laurens. Here, Lauren and Lauren and Lauren and some other Laurens are all singing Santa Baby. And it's so good, I'm sure that they'll all get exactly what they ask for.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree from me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year, couldn't just chimney tonight. Santa baby, one little thing I really do need, the deed to a platinum mine. Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. See if you believe in me. Santa honey, forgot to mention one little thing. I don't mean alone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight.
One of the wonderful things about having been fortunate enough to have been a part of Carol on the Rooftops for several years is to see families that have grown up and sung together, or in some cases, the kids that started out when they were in kindergarten now taking full part in these concerts. The Isfeld family is one example. Here we have Crystal and her son Eric and her daughter Eileen, and they are going to sing and perform Blue Christmas.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas. Oh, I'll have a blue Christmas.
Hello everyone! We hope that if this little virtual concert has found you, it has connected you with a bit of holiday joy.
Though we would have loved to be all together live and in person like usual, we are so grateful that technology affords us these creative ways to stay connected.
At a time in our lives when being apart is necessary, feeling connected in spirit is even more important.
Carols on the Rooftop got its start here back in Gimli in 1995 at the Spire Theatre when it was held in the afternoons. Sharing joy, goodwill, and holiday spirit through music was an important part of our lives then, and it still is today.
This would have been our 6th annual year sharing the spirit with you at Johnson Hall.
And it just didn't seem like Christmas if we were to let this pass by and not share in the beautiful spirit of music with all of you.
After all, it just isn't Christmas without carols on the rooftop.
While those carols do have to be on a laptop this year, Please know that nothing is different about what we wish for you and yours this Christmas.
May you find peace and well-being this season, connecting with loved ones near and far in the ways we are able.
While there is much that is not the same, there is still so much to be grateful for.
And we are so grateful for the community we live in and that we share together.
So from
All of us,
To all of you,
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And a very happy New Year.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart delight. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide ring. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas
Well, I've enjoyed every moment of this, and I hope you have too. So, have yourself a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. And next year, we'll all meet together again for Carols on the Rooftop. Merry Christmas.